Yeah, there's the man.
What's up, y'all?
Hi, Ricky. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me? Cool.
Excellent. I'm Lily with UFC. I'm going to introduce you to Rick and Relly with our broadcast partner in the Philippines, TapGo Premier Sports.
Fantastic. So cool.
I'm going to go ahead and bow out so you guys can go ahead and start the interview.
All right. Bye, Lily. Peace out.
Nowhere else.
Yeah. So hi, Ricky. Yeah. So just what Lily mentioned. We're from the Philippines.
So great. I'm glad y'all hit me up right now.
Have you ever been here?
Dude, I have not been yet. You know what I'm saying? But hey, now that I finally got that contract and everything like that, making that money, I got my passport. Yeah, I'm going, baby. It's go time. Let's go.
Nice. That's great. So okay. Yeah, so just a brief background on UFC here. There's really a huge following for UFC, and us as the broadcaster, we air the UFC almost every weekend. So it's either the fight nights or the big numbers, all airing on Sundays, right? So, the fight nights come up as early as 2 a.m., so people are up watching all the way. And then I think the big numbers are usually come up at air at about 9 a.m. till 1 in the afternoon, right? So Rick over here, he's our PR guy. He'll be the one asking you all the questions. We'll keep it 10 minutes first to us, and then I think Rick, you have other media friends that will be coming in, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shut off my video and audio. I might have to jump off at 10:30 because I have another meeting. But dude, nice to meet you. Hope to see you here, and wish you all the best, man.
Hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you, Riley.
Okay, brother. Hold on.
Hi, Ricky. As you can see, we share the same name. I also used to go by Ricky as well, but I dropped the Y when I got older because I'm old. But
that's what's up.
But we requested for this particular interview from the UFC, and we got it. And we were really happy to get you for this one. And we're going to be showing this to a Filipino audience. First off, how are you, man? How's everything? How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Hey, at this moment, I just literally got done training at the UFC Performance Institute right now. You know what I mean? So in the process, doing a little bit of the weight cut, just eating right now. I got some salmon right here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing fantastic. You know what I mean? It's good.
That's good. Okay. Do you mind telling us a little bit about your lineage? Like, I understand you're half Filipino, half Salvadorian, and you're born in Houston. Tell us about that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, literally growing up in Houston, you know what I'm saying? It was incredible like this, All of my family, my mom's family, they came from the Philippines. My father's family, they came from El Salvador, you know what I'm saying? And I can remember the most vivid memories from earliest childhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody lived right there in the same neighborhood, you know what I mean? So we stayed with my father's family in the house, you know what I mean? So my grandma, my aunts, they were right here in the house too, you know what I'm saying? And then my mom's family, they were literally right there up the corner, you know what I mean? So we're all very close right there in the neighborhood in Houston, you know what I'm saying? So we've always kept a very small knit with the family, tight knit with everybody, you know what I mean? So full of love and everything like that, you know what I mean? So it means so much to me.
At what point were you aware of your Filipino ancestry? And do you eat Filipino food? Do you know the language?
Yes, sir. I can remember the most vivid memories like this, When I was a little kid, I had to have been about 3 or 4 years old, you know what I mean? I was just a little kid, And some of the funniest things I can remember, like my mom, she would go like, yeah, babe, you're Filipino, you know what I'm saying? And then I would be like, yeah, oh, I'm Filipino, I'm a human being, I'm a Filipino human being like this, you know what I mean? Just a little kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were just making jokes like this, you know what I mean? But like, it was literally like, she would literally be telling me like, oh, you're Filipino, Rick, you're Filipino. I'd be like, yeah, I'm a human being like this, Filipino human being like this, but just making little jokes like that. That's the earliest memory, you know what I mean? Like, I remember even like when she would be doing this one, I would like even be just kind of like joking with her a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But and yeah, of course too, like whenever we'd be at the parties with our families and everything like that, we'd be eating all the Filipino food too, just like you asked, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the pancit. My favorite one, I would say, we're gonna eat some of the lumpia. Throw some lumpia in there, throw some rice on there, and obviously when my grandma cooks some adobo, that's a personal fan favorite as well, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be going down like that.
Right. Okay. I'm curious. Why Texas is football country right there. Why MMA, man?
Well, I've done martial arts my whole life, you know.
Okay.
Literally since I was a young boy. I can remember the most vivid memories, like, you know, watching UFC ever since I was a little kid, watching the UFC, you know, and then as well watching like animes like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. I was like 5 years old watching that, you know what I mean? So I know it inspired me a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then as well, practicing the martial arts since I was a young boy. I'm glad it all worked out, and then I made it to the UFC like this, you know what I'm saying? For real.
Cool. Okay. Are you going to be letting the dragon out this time against this guy? Because, I thought that was really profound. I thought it was awesome. And is that a term that you really use? Because I thought it was great, because I've never heard a post-fight interview like that.
I'm glad you appreciated that one, bro. Yeah, literally in that moment when they were asking me in the post-fight interview, it was like one of the most descriptive ways I could describe it. You know what I mean? It's that spirit energy deep in your heart. And I described it as the dragon because when I'm just living my normal day-to-day life, I'm just the normal Ricky. You know what I'm saying? Just hanging out, having a good time, smiling and everything. But inside the octagon, the smell of the blood, the heat of the battle, that's when the dragon begins to take over my soul. You know what I'm saying? So for sure, you have to summon the energy. We're going to see it.
That's amazing, because usually you hear Eye of the Tiger and all that. And the moment you said that, I was thinking like Bruce Lee, man. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
Okay. That was quite a scrap that you got into with Brady. And truthfully, I got tired watching it. Not in a good way. Like, oh my God, these guys are all action. All right through the last bell. They were just letting it all out. And I understand that is your style. And, your thoughts about that match. And then this guy that you're going to be going up against, he's more of a measured fighter. In fact, when he got knocked down by Ricardo Ramos, because Ricardo Ramos had a similar style against you. So your thoughts about your win against Brady and this match?
Yeah. My thoughts from the finale last year, one of the things that I'll say is I'm grateful it all worked out. It's all experience, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that in that moment I was able to get the victory, you know what I'm saying, and take back from the experience from what we did in the house, because we were in there in the isolation. It was a psychological experience, being isolated in that house like that. So I take back from that experience. The experience of the finale, it was great because it was a high pressure moment. You know what I'm saying? The finale, you're only going to get one finale. You're only going to get one debut to freaking get it done and put yourself in the history books like that, So I'm glad it all worked out. You know what I'm saying? As I go into this fight this weekend, you know what I'm saying? My opponent, Aiemann Zahabi, hey, I'm ready for the toughest fight of my life. I've prepared myself mentally and physically. I'm ready. We're going into the freaking heat again. Let's go. It's going to be a tough fight, but I'm ready.
I think that he might be your worst nightmare, because the way Zahabi fights, he's more measured. He likes to go, he just bids for that time where he land that perfect shot to knock out someone. I said, oh my God, you're going to be in trouble against Ricky.
Hey, yeah, it's going to be a calculated fight. You know what I mean? Smart fighter wins. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, inside the octagon, hey, I got the fighting spirit. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, it's going to come down to the smarts, the tactics, the fighting spirit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's going to be hot in there.
Your match will be the last match right before the main card. And that's an awesome place to be, because I think you're ready to go up to the next level. Your thoughts about, during your fight against Brady, Bruce Buffer was there. Bruce Buffer. Then you also had Dana White, giving you your trophy and all that. How surreal, how great was that moment? Because I know you were watching The Ultimate Fighter since you were a kid.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was a moment I'll always remember for the rest of my life, for sure. It meant a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, like I'd seen it. I'd been watching the show since I was a kid, and to have gotten the victory like that and put myself in the UFC history books like that, for sure, it meant a lot to me, you know what I mean? Deep in my heart, you know what I mean? And I learned a lot from the whole experience, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, continuing the process now day by day, you know what I'm saying, as I enter into this next fight now, you know what I mean?
Just for clarification, what is the name of your mother so we can honor her by mentioning her?
Yes, my mom is Sherry.
Sherry with an S or S, right?
Yes, Sherry.
Okay,
Yep.
Where is she from in the Philippines?
Yeah, from Manila.
Oh, wonderful! All right, your father.
So cool.
What's your father's name?
Yeah, Henry. 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 Yep.
Okay, he's from El Salvador, right? So
Yes,
we can
yes.
parents. Okay, just a few more questions before we allow the other media guys.
Hey, thank you, bro.
You said you were going to celebrate by eating pizza and singing karaoke. What songs did you sing, man? What's in your playlist?
Oh man, dude, I got a full mix up. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, oh Lord have mercy. Like, look, I mean, I guess in the most recent times, when I was going hard the other day at the gym, I'll be rocking out. So the other day I did War Pigs by Black Sabbath the other day. Yeah, so we were in the mood. So it was the other day at the gym. So I freaking had to hit that one time for the boys. You know what I'm saying? So that was one on the list. You know what I'm saying? Let me think. I mean, yeah. So that's when I'm in that rock out vibe. You know what I'm saying?
I figured that, Ricky, because when watching your post-match interview, I said, man, this guy's got to listen to rock and roll and metal and stuff. In fact, watching your fight, I was listening to you. I was thinking of Third Eye Blind and all those bands,
Classic.
That's funny. Exactly. Okay. So this will be your official first fight, right? It's not the Ultimate Fighter. It's going to be...
Good question. That's a good one. I appreciate you saying that. For me, in my heart, I call this one my second UFC fight. My sophomore outing in the UFC. I'll always have the finale live on ESPN like that one. That's one for me will always be in my heart, my debut like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Winning the championship. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely. And you know what? Like Relly said earlier, we can't wait for you to come over here. Let us know. We'll take you around. And we really do hope that you win the championship eventually, man. We want to see that happen. And you're repping us really good, man. You're repping us.
Yes, I appreciate it, brother.
Let's get a quick picture. Then I will allow we have two other media guys who'll talk to you in a second. Relly, come on. Lily, join us for a picture with Ricky.
This was a fun interview, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad y'all enjoyed it, man. Thank you, guys.
Man, you should be watching Ricky, man. He's all action, all action. Here we go. Here, picture.
Cannot wait.